Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how I remove my crochet braids, wash my hair, blow dry my hair, and style my hair. So I'm just going to jump right into it. And here I am, I'm just going to start cutting my crochet braids out. First I'm going to section it off just to kind of make it a little bit easier. And I'm just going to go ahead and start cutting at the knot. And just take them all out one by one. I was super careful not to cut my own hair, so I kind of like pulled the crochet braid away from my hair, away from my flat braid, to make sure I wasn't cutting my own hair. And as you can see, this took quite some time. It wasn't that long, I guess, maybe like half an hour or so. And I pretty much just went row by row. Alright, and this is my hair, and it's braided down straight under all of those crochet braids. And here my hair is cornrowed, and they're pretty small, smaller than I usually do. But when I get to the area, well, next time you'll see me do something a little different next time I do my crochet braids. Because as you can see, I'm kind of struggling taking those braids out. And with my hair, when it's braided and cornrows like that, they really want to lock together and just not come undone, because my hair just wants to like intertwine with each other and just stick together, which is super frustrating. because it's always hard for me to get my hair loose. And then it also causes more shedding when I braid my hair like that. So I prefer to like twist my hair rather than braid it down. Especially if they've been in for a while. And I had those crochet braids in for about 2 months, maybe like somewhere between 4 to 8 weeks in between there. And sometimes I use a comb, but often I find that it takes longer if I use a comb, and it also causes more shedding, so I prefer to just use my fingers. I really don't like using combs on my hair at all because they hurt for one and they cause more shedding. Yeah, it took me a super long time to get that one braid out. I also apologize in advance because I know this video is going to be kind of long, but you can also skip through it. It's a great thing about it. But I wanted to get everything in rather than doing 2 separate videos. I'd rather just show everything that I did in that one day. That was a long day. Alright, all done taking the braids out, and it took a while. It took like over an hour, I think, to take all those braids out. As you can see, I'm like shiny and sweaty or whatever. It was a lot of work. And what I wish I would have done is I wish I would have detangled my hair right now, right after I took the braids out. And then just like sectioned it and then washed it like that. Because it caused a lot of problems just like going in and washing my hair. But I just wanted to wash my hair. So I went in and I used the As I Am Coconut Co-Wash first. And then I'm going to use the John Frieda Frizzies shampoo next. And then I'm going to use the John Frieda conditioner next, and then I'm gonna deep condition my hair. And I did it like that because I felt like my scalp really needs to get clean. Like usually I just use a co-wash, but if I've had my hair in a protective style for a while, I feel like I need to shampoo my hair. When it was in the crochet braids, I did use the ACV rinse and stuff like that, dry shampoo, but I felt like they really didn't clean my scalp. Like it was just like adding stuff. It really wasn't cleaning or cleansing my scalp. And I felt like I could only do that with a shampoo. Like that's the whole purpose of a shampoo. And I like this shampoo and conditioner that I use because they don't strip my hair. Like it's I think it's the John Frieda for curly hair, and it really helps. It keeps moisture in. Like even the other shampoos I've used that were for natural curly hair like dried my hair out like crazy, but they work for my daughter's hair, so I guess it wasn't meant for my type of hair. So I really like this shampoo and conditioner combo, and I've been using them for about 6 months now, 6 months or so now. just like to make sure I really scrub my scalp. And I believe I cut out some of this process just because the video was over an hour long. So I had to cut out a lot of the like washing of my hair and everything. But I have another video on how I wash my hair and stuff. But I just wanted to get everything in this video of what I did. And that's the shampoo I use. Yeah, got a lot of shedding coming out. I took most of it out, like most of the shed hair out before I washed my hair, but obviously I missed some too. But I knew that majority of it wasn't going to come out until I detangled my hair. Because like I said, my hair just wants to lock together and doesn't want to, you have to really make it come out like the shed hair, otherwise it's just going to stay in there. And also while I was washing my hair and conditioning my hair, I was still like pulling shed hair out too. It made it a lot easier to pull a shed hair out than when it was dry or whatever, or just like wet with water, because it has a lot of slip. And that's my hair with the deep conditioner in it. And I use the Shea Moisture deep conditioner. I forget the name of it. I'll just write it down below. Or insert it if I remember it. And I'm just gonna put a plastic bag over my head because I ran out of plastic caps to deep condition my hair. And I usually let my hair deep condition for about at least an hour or more. This time I let it deep condition for about 2 hours because I was cleaning my house. And I use a shower cap to lock it in. Alright, now I'm gonna go in and detangle my hair. Now it's all wet and soft. And I'm going in and I'm spraying it with this Has scalp stimulator. I'll also insert that. It's just something I picked up at Walgreens. I just wanted to try it out. But it also had a lot of slip, so I used it on my hair rather than just on my scalp. And I use the Carol's Daughter combing cream as well to detangle my hair. And I'm gonna go in with my off-brand Tangle Teaser and just detangle my hair. Starting at the ends, of course, and work on my way up. And I've tried many other tools to detangle my hair: combs, brushes, that little Miracle brush that's like the Tangle Teaser, but none of them really help. Like, they all were like seemed super harsh and like pulled my hair. And Tangle Teaser is like the best thing I've found that actually detangles my hair really fast and somewhat gently, or as gentle as possible. And with my hands, I can never get all the knots out of my hair with just my hands. That's just not possible with my hair, or for me to do it. Not without cutting out a bunch of my hair in the process. And I'm just going in section by section. And that hat stuff was really moisturizing. Like, it left a tingling sensation on your scalp. It was really nice, but it wasn't like offensive or harmful or anything like that. It was just like a little tingle. And as you can see, I have a lot of shrinkage. Like, my hair just shrinks up. Doesn't matter how long it gets, it still shrinks up to like the top of my scalp. It's my little stinker in the corner. She was the one shaking the camera. Yeah, whenever I found like a knot, I just kind of went in and tried to like loosen it up with my fingers rather than like trying to abrasively comb it through or brush it through, because I didn't want to rip my hair out. So some knots I can get out, but the smaller ones I usually can't. And then when I have enough hair, when I'm done with a couple of sections, I usually like twist them together just to keep them separated and somewhat stretched. But I also don't want to do like small twists or anything like that, so I make sure it's like a good amount of hair. But I like to detangle my hair in small sections, but twist it in somewhat large sections, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Alright, and that is what my hair looks like when it's all done and detangled. Next I'm going to go in with my As I Am leave-in conditioner, which is awesome. And I'm just going to rub that throughout my hair. And it's super moisturizing. I was really surprised. That was the first time I actually used that. I bought it a couple of months ago, like right when I after I put my crochet braids in. So I didn't really get a chance to see how it worked. I just kind of hoped that it did. Plus I really like the As I Am brand, so I kind of knew it was going to be good, or I hoped that it would be good. And I really didn't use much, maybe like a quarter size amount, and I just rubbed it through my hair, and it actually like moisturized my entire head. Even though I didn't like section it and do it like that. That's why I took the twist out, was to just put a leave-in in. And I'm just going through my head and making sure everything got a little bit of conditioner in it. Alright, now I'm going to start sectioning my hair so I can blow dry it. And I'm trying to do this all in a hurry because I actually have to go to work in the morning in this video. That's why I'm doing this all like right now. Otherwise this would have been done in the course of like 2 days. So I'm just going in with this Revlon blow dryer, and the setting is on warm, and it's on like medium speed, medium or high speed. I think it's medium speed, but the setting is definitely warm. It wasn't hot and it wasn't cold, just warm. Because it has 3, it's hot, cold, and warm. And it only has 2 speeds, either medium or high. But yeah, I use medium. I don't remember. It was either medium or high. And there you can kind of see my length. It did grow. My hair did grow quite a bit. I actually trimmed my hair before I put it in those crochet braids because I needed a trim. And I really don't have a schedule when to trim my hair. I just kind of do it when I think I need it. But yeah, before I put the crochet braids in, my hair was like right at collarbone length in the front, and now it's like just past it. And then I'm going to go in and twist each section to keep it separated and detangled. Oh, also this is how I'm styling my hair. I'm going to use the As I Am twisting cream, as well as the lime and coconut wax. Or coconut and lime wax, I believe it is. And I'm just going to make sure all that is combed throughout my hair, and I'm just going to go ahead and twist it. Next time I make sure I have like at least 2 days off before I do this, because this was exhausting, like this whole process. And I'm just going to do the same thing throughout my hair. I figured I would blow dry and style my hair at the same time to kind of save on time, because I really needed to get done and get to bed. I had to get up at like 3 a.m. the next morning. in order to be at work by 5 a.m. And I'm just going to spray with some water the sections that are kind of dry, just to make sure that they're super stretched for the blow dryer, or when I use the blow dryer. I'm just using the tension method. Next time I think I want to try the brush method, like with it. I was going to do that this time, but I really didn't have the time to spare to try it out. I'm just kind of smoothing my hair with it. That's also my way of like making sure all the knots are out. Oh, I forgot to show you, but I did prep my hair with a heat protectant before I did all this. And I'm just going in again with the twisting cream and then the wax. Making sure all the knots are out and that it's smooth, and twisting it on down. I'm actually surprised too, because my hair kind of evened out. Like one side was actually longer than the other before I put in the crochet braids, but after taking out the crochet braids, they're all like, both of the sides are pretty much almost at the same length, just about. Which is kind of weird, but kind of cool, I guess. And I'm just kind of doing this randomly, just sectioning it off, about a medium-sized chunk of hair, small to medium size, and blow drying it, just to make sure that it's stretched as much as possible, but also that it doesn't take super long. And I usually start at the root, just so it doesn't shrink up, just to make sure that the root is stretched, at least if the ends aren't completely stretched. And I just went and redid that one because it wasn't as tight as possible. that was tiring. And I'm just gonna put on my little satin bonnet, which is purple, of course, my favorite color. Go on to bed. And right here, I just used almond oil, which is my favorite oil to use. And I'm going in just untwisting each twist. Just kind of starting at the root and just pulling it out, undoing it. Just to start with, to kind of like prevent frizz and tangles. And this is the next morning, by the way. I slept in overnight with my hair like that. I also blow dried it just so I could make sure that my hair would be dry by the next morning, because there's nothing worse than waking up and your twists aren't dry. And I think I slept for about 5.5 to 6 hours, so that's about how long those twists were in. And next I'm just going in and unraveling each of them like a little bit more, because I prefer volume over definition. I like really big poofy hair. That's just me. But of course, some people leave it, just like it was for the definition, but I don't know, it's just not my style. And I'm going in more with a pick and fluffing it at the roots and untwisting them even more, just to get the volume I want. I also left the crochet braids in for that long because here in Georgia it just started getting cold like maybe a couple of weeks ago. Like before that it was humid, and humidity does not work with my hair. Like in any way, shape, or form, it will shrink up as soon as I walk out the door. So I just kept it in a protective style until now. Okay, so I literally just got back in the house from work, and needless to say, my hair did not hold up. It's all shrunken up, and it started to shrink up within the first couple hours being at work. So yeah, that's what usually happens. It's still very moisturized, but it's just shrunken up. And it is raining. I don't know if you can tell or not, but it is raining. But it was my hair was messed up before I even went outside, because it started raining after I got to work. So yeah. But yeah, I'll also show you too. I have residue in my hair from the products. I'm not sure if you can tell or not, but there's some residue in my hair, which sucks, from the mixing of the products. Yeah, that's just from mixing a bunch of moisturizers and then adding a styler, which was the beeswax, I guess. But yeah, but I have to really, really moisturize my hair, otherwise it'll be extremely dry. So my hair is very, very dry by nature, so I have to over moisturize it, which usually causes curdling or residue. Usually residue. And I mean, I can get it out. There's a product I used to use to get it out, but I think it made my hair shrink up because it added water and moisture or whatever. But yeah. So that is basically it for this very, very long video. I mean, it took like, I was doing my hair like all day yesterday. I was doing my hair for like 12 hours. It was crazy. Like, not doing my hair, but like the whole process took like 12 hours. It's crazy. Like, I started doing my hair at like 10 o'clock yesterday morning. I didn't get done until like 9:30 that night. Like the washing and the detangling. Oh my goodness. But yeah, so that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed, I guess. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.